It's that time of month again where we break up the convention schedule and we just look for some retro games and just overall weird stuff that we find at my local flea market. So I did show up a whole lot later than what I originally planned, and there's still a lot of people still setting up, so I don't know if 7:30 is the correct time, but starting off with some bootleg PlayStation 4 controllers, just save your money, save up an extra 20 bucks and just get an official one. These ones are pretty bad. This is an odd find. These are Piggy Banks, and there we have our boy. So these are obviously unofficial, and I am still looking for the mold that this is ripped from. Still kind of cool though. Here we have one of those junk, like super cheap tables. Usually there's nothing interesting here, but I did find this easy egg witch. This looks interesting, but I'm good. And over here we're just gonna freeze super quick. There they have a Parappa the Rappa plushie just randomly, and we're gonna go around the corner to see if that big game hunting arcade cabinet is still there, and yes it is. Here we have a Pooh hanging out with all the chips. And looking at all of these, oh man, I really wanted one, but it's still a little too early for sweets, so I will be back for it. Spoiler alert, I forgot to go back. But if you never tried one of these, definitely try the mangonada. It is delicious. Oh, nice. That's kind of cringe. Moving on. And here we have a microwave. Nope, that's not what we're looking at. We're actually looking at this Pioneer double tape deck. I actually am looking for a new tape deck, and this is right up my alley. Very nice. It came with a tape deck and a receiver. And here's an IBM ThinkPad. All right, extreme zoom. All right, just had to get it open. I accidentally did turn it on as well, and it is in great working condition. But I'm not in the market for one right now, so I'm just going to close it and pretend that we didn't turn it on. Here's some games. I'm currently looking for Madden 08. Unfortunately, no Madden 08. Panning up, we do have a Game Boy Color and a Nintendo DSi. The Game Boy came with Japanese Tetris, the left D-pad did not work, and it was extremely corroded in the battery sections. And the guy wanted 30 bucks for it, so I said, no, I'm good. Here we have the bootleg anime merch seller. Yeah, steer clear from these. The tapestries are kind of nice, though. Again, buy from the official sources. And here we have a shot of a lot of bootleg anime figures. Again, all the packaging was fairly blurry. I do not think any of these were real, so nothing much to say. Moving on. Here's a little holder for your Switch controllers. And this is an aftermarket SNES controller, but the table right next to it. And over on the other table, we have a bunch of other controllers too. Here we have a nunchuck. We have a NES controller, but it is for the Switch. So then we have an Atari controller. We also have a fake PlayStation 2 controller down there. We have a PlayStation controller, a original PlayStation, I believe. We have some Wii U controllers and half a keyboard.
Really nice though.
And it actually felt really, really nice. Kind of considered buying it, but I was like, probably shouldn't. And here we have one of my favorite sellers at the flea market. They always have just like random cool stuff, and the theme changes every week. This theme was like 80s stuff. Here we have a bunch of horror magazines, and here we have a Crumb book. Wow, not expecting that. I don't know what that is, but I'll take one, please. Here we have some games and DVDs and a very dusty Nintendo Wii with a couple games. I do need a Nintendo Wii, but I'm not sure if I want to take the plunge on this. Thankfully, I just bought a hi-hat, but I don't know. iCarly on DS does sound kind of nice, though. Here we have some vinyl records and another Lenovo computer. All right, very nice. Let's look at these vinyls real quick. Here we have Deep Purple Machine Head. So all of these records were 10 bucks. A lot of stuff from the 80s and earlier. And again, a lot of good stuff. A lot of early rock and roll, a lot of early funk, a lot of early heavy metal. I've been running into things that don't close lately, and I feel kind of bad. But here we have a not Walkman. I believe this is from Panasonic. It's very bulky, very big. The battery compartment was a mess, but I didn't pick it up. Here we have the biggest mixer I've ever seen in my life. This thing was huge. You know, I haven't seen a Nintendo Wii in a while. I'm getting kind of nervous. Oh, there's one. Just alone on a table by itself. We got a Gran Turismo. We got an extremely destroyed copy of NCAA and some ketchup. And here we have some Nintendo games, finally. So all of them were about $5, but I didn't really see anything good. Mine is that Dr. Mario and that Bayou Billy. I didn't pick up Bayou Billy because the label was extremely sun damaged. What is this? It looks cute. I want it though. I didn't ask for the prize, but they also have this Yu-Gi-Oh! Legendary Collection binder with nothing in it. And a Pokemon tin. Here's some PlayStation 3 games. Nothing interesting. Nothing worthwhile. Nothing that I don't have that I didn't get through PlayStation Plus. Here's another portable tape player. This is the bulkiest one I've ever seen though. Here we have some tools and stuff, but this did caught my eye. Female Trouble. A poster in a frame. Shout out to John Waters. You're a real one. Oh, nice. A Vans brand food saver. Didn't know they made these. Looking through some old VHSs, trying to look for some old vintage anime, but I didn't find any, but this did catch my eye. Ripley's Believe It or Not. Remember these books in the Scholastic's book fair? Like, I would literally just buy these books and just read them for days. Ugh, shouldn't have it open up to that page. Close it. What the hell? Is that an Elfenline framed poster? Should have picked it up, honestly. Here we have some tapes. Nothing of interest, but there is Billy Ray Cyrus. And here is another laptop. Another 4x3 laptop. Well, we haven't had a Wii in a while. Oh, there's one. Now I feel safe. Here we have some PlayStation 2 games. None in the original box. Mine is that Tony Hawk. Here's a PlayStation multi-tap. How much you want to bet this is not going to close? You all owe me money. The only game in the original box was Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. Now, all these games were pretty scratched, and I'd prefer if they were in the original box. I'd probably pick up a couple. But this did catch my eye. What is this? It has a giant Limp Bizkit sticker on it. Tekken 2. Signed by someone. Hopefully it's by Limp Bizkit. Again, nothing in the original box. I'm good. Oh my god. I'm just going to blur all that out. Here we have some Xbox controllers, a PlayStation 2, and this did catch my eye. The HD DVD drive for the Xbox 360. Remember when the HD DVDs were big? Yeah, me either. Bunch of random games. Madden 12, not the one I'm looking for. 08. No, wait, that's not Madden 08. Damn. Shout out to anyone that lives in Southern California. I've seen these a lot. But this is what caught my eye. This is the stereo grip for the DS Lite. So how this works is that you connect this through the audio jack of your DS, and it provides stereo sound, like quote unquote high quality stereo sound. But the thing is that if you look at it closely, the speakers are where your hands are holding the device. I didn't pick this up. All right, and we are now moving to the other half of the flea market. So I didn't get any footage of it, but a lady came up to me trying to sell me eggs. She said they were fresh eggs. I told her no. Here we have some Xbox games. We have some PlayStation games. And reviewing the footage, there is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas right there. I should have picked it up. This is what caught my eye. Cables, 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 but more importantly, controllers, 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 controllers. Here we have a aftermarket Sega Genesis controller. I actually do need one, but I don't trust like that. Here we have a fight stick, a PC fight stick with the best clicks in the world. Oh, my favorite console, video game. I believe this is a Famicom clone system. It was extremely cheap. I feel that if I actually connect this to power, it will melt immediately. More Genesis controllers, and here we have a mock-up of the PlayStation 3 Banana controller. This thing is huge. Now this is interesting and official. It's a drive stick for the original PlayStation. So let me just get all of these people out of the way so I could show the Nintendo 64, finally some retro gaming goodness. The guy wanted 25 per game. Star Fox 64 was extremely sun damaged and all the games were dirty in general, and he wanted 50 for the 64. It's pretty pricey. And that is where we're going to end today's video. Thank you all for watching. Again, for the downtime, we're going to be doing this because convention season is almost over. There are a couple other conventions here and there that I will be going to, but in the meantime, I will be uploading this just so I can have stuff for the channel. Again, thank you all for watching. Catch you all in the next one.